a big milestone, and it's not just academic. Children need emotional support and encouragement along the way. In this lesson, we'll explore growth mindsets, positive reinforcement, and small, powerful ways you can help your child build confidence while they learn. But first, let's start with a little brain exercise. On the next slide, you'll see 9 different symbols, each paired with a sound. You'll have 15 seconds to memorize the symbol sound combinations. You may not use any tools, just your memory. Ready, set, go. Now that you've taken a moment to memorize the symbols, try your best to read the words on the screen. The first word is mat, the second is lot, and the last word is dull. That activity may have felt frustrating, confusing, or even a little stressful, and that's exactly the point. It was a chance to step into your child's shoes. When kids are learning to read, they're constantly working to make sense of unfamiliar symbols and sounds. Without enough support or context, it can feel overwhelming. This exercise reminds us how important it is to lead with patience, clarity, and encouragement. To slow down, break things apart, and celebrate effort just as much as success. This task helps you feel what it's like to learn something brand new, without context or support. Exactly what early readers experience every day. In this lesson, we'll explore strategies to emotionally support children as they learn. Let's take a closer look at the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. One helps us stretch and grow, while the other keeps us stuck. In teaching kids to thrive, a growth mindset is described as the belief that we can develop our intelligence and skills over time. People with a growth mindset focus on progress and effort. They're always asking, how can I get better? A fixed mindset, on the other hand, is the belief that our abilities are set. People with this mindset tend to focus on how they look to others and may avoid challenges to protect their confidence. Our goal is to model a growth mindset to our children. We want them to take on challenges with courage, to understand that mistakes are part of learning, and to know that effort is what leads to growth. Here are some simple ways to shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. And remember, kids are always watching, even when you think they're not. They're picking up on how you handle frustration, mistakes, and effort. One of the most powerful things you can do is model a growth mindset yourself. Share real moments of struggle and how you worked through them. For example, during my workout today, I felt frustrated that I couldn't do a push-up. But I'm going to keep trying to build my strength, and one day I'll do 10 push-ups. These everyday stories help kids understand that learning takes time and effort is part of the process. Take advantage of everyday moments with your children. Acknowledge when you make a mistake. Apologize when you're wrong. Communicate your pride and love regularly. Ask reflective questions in the car or at bedtime. For example, I know you were feeling nervous about your spelling test this morning. How did it go? How are you feeling now? Celebrate milestones, no matter how small. If your child finally learns how to zip their jacket, do a little dance and sing a little song. That kind of encouragement goes a long way. Warren Berger, author of A More Beautiful Question, says that kids ask an average of 40,000 questions between the ages of 2 and 5 years old. That's not a typo. 40,000. Children are naturally curious, and every one of those questions is a chance to build language, learning, and connection. Here's a quick example. While tutoring at the library, a student pointed to the book return bin and asked, "What's that?" I could have said, "That's where the books go." But instead, I explained, "That's where you return your library books when you're done borrowing them. This little slot is where you put them, and then they drop into the big bin inside." Then we walked around to see the whole process. It took less than a minute, then we got right back to reading. Moments like that build vocabulary, background knowledge, and trust. And all three are key ingredients for strong, confident readers. The way we speak to children shapes how they see themselves, how they relate to others, and how they move through the world. During my first year of teaching, I struggled with classroom management. I found myself focusing more on what students were doing wrong rather than what they were doing right. That changed when a mentor introduced me to positive framing, and it completely changed my approach. Here's a simple example. Let's say you want Jack and Annie to wash their hands before dinner. Jack listens right away, but Annie doesn't. Instead of calling Annie out, try focusing on the behavior you do want to see. Thank you, Jack, for going right to the sink and washing your hands. I can tell you're ready to eat. Once Annie joins in, follow up with encouragement. Thanks for washing your hands. I don't want you to get sick. This small shift in language reinforces the behavior you want to see, and it feels more peaceful for everyone. I hope this lesson gave you new tools and ideas for supporting the learning process with your child. Here are a few reflection questions to consider. How can I model a growth mindset for my child? What are some ways I can support emotional development during everyday routines? How can I shift my language to focus on what my child is doing right? All resources mentioned in this module can be found in the resource guide. Lesson 2 dives into the foundational skills for teaching children how to read. Looking forward to learning with you.